Today with me I have Pete, aka Tattoo in Delaware. That's his Instagram hashtag. Go check it out.
Oh, yeah.
That's Pete Torres for you guys. Today we're gonna just let you get to know who he is and what he loves to do and what he's into. What I can tell you is, I've watched him grow from the time he started, before he was here, to where he's at now. His level, his mindset, his growth is just going sky high. It's endless for him.
I've been here, what?
Shoot.
4 years?
4 years.
4 or 5 years.
Goodness gracious. How many times are we going to hear this word for,
yeah.
right? How many times? Everybody's saying 4
But like
years.
every month or every year, the shop always changes.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool.
Growing. We're growing. Like if we can, if I see a spot for the business to do better for all of us, why not?
Yeah.
How I look at it, this isn't about me, but being this, you said that, this is it's more for like, I like seeing y'all grow, and I know having the next best thing, what's going to work better for this company, what's going to work better for the tattoo inside of this, like all of that makes them, is what makes the difference, you know? You never worry, because that was one concern you had why you started here. Actually, I remember it like it was yesterday, and this is something that you guys can know. I let him and a guy named Felix come in and work here while their shop was being relocated. Now, I did tell them they could stay if they wanted to, but I never pushed it on them, and I never would have pushed it on them. And as they were working here, Pete came to me one day and just said that, you know, hey, I think I'm just going to stay.
Yeah, because I like the vibe. As soon as I came in, I just like the whole vibe.
Yeah. So it made me feel good that you was wanting to stay, you know. So I want you to start, and then tell your story of like where you came from. Let people know who you are.
Well, born and raised in Texas, Mission, Texas. I started.
Mission?
Yeah, Mission, Texas, like the Valley.
Yeah.
Probably an hour or 2 hours away from Mexico.
Okay.
But shit, growing up, I didn't have shit. Like I was fucking poor. Like, I mean, we had money to like for bills and food, but shit, sometimes there wasn't even no food. Sometimes. Yeah. So like coming here, like busting my ass, shit. Like, I know that I'm like, you know, like bring the whole like money to like my kids so they can have like a place. Yeah. Like over the roof and some food and shit like that.
And they could be spoiled.
Hell yeah.
Because they
shit,
are.
Especially the little ones.
Yeah, we're not going to. We already know they're spoiled. I know that. They don't know that I do. So, but that's cool because like watching you grow up, you know, I didn't watch you grow up obviously, but coming from nothing to be able to make something out of yourself.
Like 14, I actually started like my first tattoo, this one. It was actually a little dot. But then it went from a dot to like like the letter P.
Yeah.
And from there, every year I was getting one.
That was your first one, huh?
Hell yeah. This one was the first one. Shit, what was the second one? Shit, I got a lot. I can't even fucking remember. But I know I had friends. I used them as guinea pigs. Shit was funny as shit.
Because you were self-taught recently, right? And then you kind of went into another shop. You went into what's called, and you know, the shop's not here anymore, but you were there for a while, and like that's where you kind of like started working yourself in. And then I noticed you, and I don't pay attention to people. I don't really pay attention to all the artists. What I do is I pay attention to the ones I believe are making growth in the industry. If I see movement, if I look at your page and I'm like, okay, your work this year looks way better than it did last year.
Hell yeah.
That's what I look at.
Shit, I was telling my girl, I was like, damn, look at I found my actually portfolio when
it's embarrassing,
the old shop. I was like, God damn, what the fuck is this?
It's embarrassing. I look at my old shit, like my book I got out there for people. I'm like, why do I still have that out there? Like, because I don't really take walk-ins, so that book don't matter to me. But like I look at that book now and I'm like, yeah, I gotta get rid of this book because I'm not even on that level.
Yeah, but back then I was like proud of that, but then it's like now I was like, what the fuck was that doing?
That's because the growth in you is around you. Yeah, it's all of us together, right? If you look at certain shops and look at other artists, and not in Delaware, just in general, right? If you look at an artist and you look 3 years later and they're still not doing nothing, like their growth isn't gotten anywhere, it's time for them to find a new spot. Because you have to be inspired by the people around you, right?
Even when I'm here, shit. I finished a tattoo, then I think it looks good, but then once I take the picture and all that, I'm like, fuck, I could have had like more white in this, like highlights, I could have done this. Even I'll show it to my girl, she'll be like, damn, you could probably do like this over here. She's not even a tattoo artist, but
I see when you do your color, like I watch it when you do your color, I'm like, okay, now you're trying to step your color game up. Because you never did color, and now you're like throwing color and all kinds of shit.
Yeah, because I try like doing something different. Yeah, something different. Like Cause every year, man, you gotta push yourself to more like detail, more realistic, some shit. Cause you don't want to be stuck in the fucking traditional old style shit. Cause nowadays people want the fucking 3D tattoos and
that's what I think we're missing. Shit. I know that's what I'm missing. When I say I want to be here, I miss the energy, the vibe, the growth. Mm-hmm. We're moving. We're always moving forward.
Yeah, because we're always looking at each other, but like, what if you do? You know what I mean? Like,
and you push Mel a lot. That's why y'all are like brother and sister, because you're like the big brother telling her to shut up and listen.
That's fucked up.
Because that's what you do to her. Yeah. You do though. You push her. You push her like in the right direction.
Yeah, because I want everybody to like fucking like be good, man. Just like you, sometimes you come in like in my booth, be like, put more fucking black, like do more, like, and it's true. Like I do need to.
Well, you know what? Josh and I talked about this on the podcast, and he said he wants to come down and sit with you for like a day, a whole day, and like show you a couple little neat things that he learned on like a different way of doing the black and gray. Because you're only missing, all you're missing to me is your deeps. I feel like you're still kind of like
because once you go off like really dark,
yeah, but if it's in the picture, it's in the picture.
Yeah,
that's what you gotta tell yourself. You got you're there because your realism got to the point where you're doing all of what you see in the picture in the right just not in the right tones. So you're adding all of the grays, and you'll get the lights at the end, and then you'll leave this negative where it needs to go. Your portraits and your gray shit is sick. That's the only thing it's missing.
What's crazy is fucking. I started rotary in this shop. Yeah. And the pen, like the pens, the new style, which is a lot better with the hands because the fucking coils, remember?
Yep.
With the grip.
The vibration, the if it bogs down too much, if the spring isn't. Yeah, the coils. I love the coils, but when you get into the spring, like when you get into a rotary, the only issue I have with a rotary is
you can't fix them.
No, you can't.
You can't. So once they're fucked up,
that's the only issue I have.
That's why I like my coils, because I could like take it all apart, set it to however I want it. I still have my one machine that I bought from the old shop I used to work at.
Yeah.
Shit, I had that for almost 10 years now.
I still have my
10
first.
Years.
My first machine is actually my logo. I just took out the middle and put AA in it.
Oh shit.
It's old Spawn and Roger. I never will get rid of that machine. That machine, I'll use it. I'll still use it. If I have to break out a machine, coil machine, that's the machine I'm breaking out. I'm breaking out Old Trusty.
Yeah, the coil I probably like it for lining though.
Yeah, that's why I like
for fast lining. I'll use it.
Yeah, but that new machine does that too now.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Like Dom was talking.
And what's crazy about that new machine? Shit, it lasts me 8 hours? It lasts more fucking hours. Because so when I was here, I didn't have to charge it for like 2 days.
Yep.
And it went from like a whole day to like almost full day.
And that's just a prototype. That's not even our real machine. That's not even a machine we're going
that's crazy.
Call it our own. We just wanted to make sure the motor could last. I want to see how good because it's magnetic drives instead of spring drive. Like there's so much that I'm trying to work on that we'll get to that part.
Yeah.
But that's not something I'm really talking about on pod. That's just more of like the behind the scenes.
Oh yeah.
I don't care if they know because there's a million other people doing it, but I'm doing it all American made. I'm gonna do it all in here in the United States. I'm not gonna take it outside the country. That way, I have control, and I'm gonna do it all in the state of Delaware. I'm gonna find I already know where I'm gonna go for my machine shop. Pretty sure. I'll look at other people too, but pretty sure I'm gonna go with that. Then I gotta find a couple engineers. I'll find the people. I know enough people. I know enough people to get what I need to get out of this, and everybody make money together.
So let's talk about cover-ups. Do you hate them or do you?
No, I love cover-ups.
You love cover-ups?
Yeah, why not? I love a challenge. I think what I like about a cover-up is, my favorite cover-up is the ones where they're like, everybody said no.
Yeah, because I look at it and be like, why did you let that person just keep doing that to your arm or your back or your leg? It's like, God,
like the full arm cover-ups?
Yeah, the full arm cover-up. It's the ones that they go to like a house tattoo, and they only paid $50 for all this. Like, you should have fucking gave them $5 for that.
And then when you could just put all that nice bright color on top of it, I love it.
But to me,
no, that's different. You know what though? That's just a lot of learning shadows, like figuring out how to create a shadow where it might not have really been.
Yeah.
Or make one to go there, like put something.
There's some cover-ups that I'll do, but if it's like really light, I'll go ahead and do it. But
yeah, the darks when it's like if it's like dark where it's got gaps in it, it's easy. The hard one is when it's solid.
Yeah, when it's solid black and it's like scarred. Because no matter what, you're gonna be able to see it.
Yep. So you gotta try to make a shadow in the scar.
Yeah.
That is hard, but that's all just like practice. That's just over and over the years. I think I just got to the point where now
you got used to it.
I just am like, all right, I'll take it on. I can already see if I have the concept of where we're going with it. I can already see how I'm gonna put it together. So that's just fun to me now, and it's more of a challenge. And I like when I put it down and people are like, oh my God, I don't see what he sees. I hope it works. And then they come out and they're like, oh shit, it worked. I'm like, yeah, I did that. That's fun to me though. Cause I've got stories. You know how many cover-ups I have? Half my body's a cover-up.
Shit, I got tattoos that I'm like,
you don't regret,
man. Yeah, I hate.
It'll eventually get covered up. That's half my body. I wish I could just take off. If I could, I would laser all this off.
Yeah,
and
I think that's what I
all
want to do. Just like these wings, I thought it was cool.
Yeah.
Like 16, 17, I'm like, now I see the realistic style. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I should have just waited.
Yeah, well, if I could ever get Delaware to pass the law for us to have a laser removal in the shop, I'll have it in
That's
here.
what people come in with their first, they don't have no tattoos, their first tattoo, they want something like small. You know you could do something better. I always tell them, like, look, I could do this, have more detail. Instead of being a Google tattoo, you know what I mean? It's going to be my own design, his design, you know?
Yeah. I like just taking it. I like when they just give me free range.
Yeah, that's what I like.
It's just better.
Because my first thing I tell them was like, is this just a concept or is this what you want? Because this is what you want. Yeah, I don't want to do it. Yeah, because you know you could do something better, like way better.
Well, they gotta let creativity go where it goes. You have something, because I look at it like you're trying to flow with the body part. You're trying to make sure the movement goes with that part of the body. Yeah, yep. If it doesn't flow right, then it doesn't look right. Because you want to look
like it just placed on it.
Like somebody will take like a piece from a chest and want to put it on the arm, and they don't realize the chest is rounder. Yeah. It doesn't have the movement that the arm does because the shoulder goes up and around. It has a hump. Like there is a lot to tattooing that people don't understand why you're so adamant on getting this piece, but then after you get it, you don't like it later. It's because it doesn't flow with the body part. If it flows with that body part, you're gonna like it.
Yeah, it has to flow with the body part.
And try to get something that has so much meaning that people just want to have it for the rest of their lives. Like your tattoos that you hate, there's tattoos that you might have. Like I have my mom's name on me. I love it. My kids' names, even though I don't like the artwork, the name's on there. I love it for that reason. So it'll be there for life. You know what I mean? Like I can live with certain tattoos, but most of them I hate because I don't have any thought. They don't have any meaning to me. They're just a freaking tattoo I got for no reason. Because I thought I was cool.
I got some of them too.
You know, I thought, watch the microphone. I thought I was cool. I thought I was like, oh yeah, I got this, man. I'm gonna be hard. Like I got this biomechanical on my hand because I was in the biomechanical for tattooing for a while. And now it's like, I'd rather not do biomechanical tattooing. But it's still a cool concept, but it's an ugly tattoo. It's just
yeah, but what I would have done, I would have kept the biomechanical.
Like, exactly. Yeah. It would have been way better if I did that.
Maybe kept the same thing.
The theme would have went together, but now I got a collage of shit. Like I just got clown,
Japanese,
Joker, Japanese ways, a heart. I had a name here that's getting covered up. I got a damn tree going right here, a dragon. Like nothing goes together. Yeah. It's just a collage of shit.
Same thing.
It's just stupid.
But hopefully, like you said.
And look, I put a biomechanical on this side. Why the hell didn't I put it over here to begin with, right? What, like, I've really put no thought.
You didn't put no thought. That's
because I was young and dumb.
That's what a lot of people, when they come in, they don't put a lot of thought. Yeah. Especially, you could just tell by them, but like, oh, well, I don't know.
Well, I started tattooing, like, really tattooing, I started when I was 14.
Yeah, that's the same thing with me.
Needle and thread.
Yeah, because I remember one of my brothers, I have two older brothers. One of them was, like, in a gang back then, like, where I used to live, it was nothing but the hood and just gangs everywhere. And then one of my brothers, his friend made a tattoo machine. Yeah. And I think I was like my daughter's age 11 or 10. Yeah. And I always liked doing like building stuff and shit. And I remember seeing that little homemade prison machine tattoo that he made. And I was like, damn, I could probably make that. And I made one way better. That's when I did my first tattoo. And I asked my mom when I was 14 I asked her, I was like, can I get a tattoo? She was like, cuss me out in Spanish. Like, you better now, whoop your ass. So if somebody tells me no, I'm doing it. So when I went to the bathroom, all you hear, she was like, what the hell are you doing? And I remember telling her, I was like, I'm cutting my hair. But I was like nervous as shit because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. But it was just a little dot, that, you know. But still, I showed her. She cussed me out for like an hour in Spanish. That was funny as shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, ever since then, man, I kind of like the, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The idea of like the tattooing. But
I completely get it. I literally see. I didn't start with the machine. No, I started with just a needle and thread, right?
But that's kind of basically needle and thread. But it was
Indian ink, and we dot.
Yeah.
That's what I had under here.
Yeah.
I had that right here. And my whole last name across my back was needle and thread. And then eventually we moved on to machines, and I was tattooing like outside. Like, man, I'm telling you, I knew I wanted to tattoo. I just could never get into it because it's hard to get into. You know, the industry's not easy. So like, I just kept pushing and eventually I started like realizing, okay, I gotta get better equipment. And I got better equipment and still couldn't tattoo for shit. Don't let me lie to you. But I got into a shop. I think off of the reason I had my own equipment. He was like, oh, and it's good stuff. Like, you don't have cheaper. Like, yeah, I just bought this. I literally just used the eBay machine I had for 12 years, you know, for forever, and made enough money to finally get a real machine, and that's what I did. I invested in myself. And ever since I've done that step, I feel like was the very start of my billionaire mindset for me. Like on my head.
Yeah, because you got to invest in like better equipment, the better equipment you have, the better the tattoo is going to come out, the easier your hand and your back, everything's going to.
Hell yeah. Like, and you know that. Like, that's why good artists strive and try to get great machines and all this stuff. And I know we fight with that a lot with what we get because it's like, oh, this, you think it's right. Like all our needles I just got, I went in, you seen how many I got. Yeah. I don't even know 100% if I like them all the way yet, right? But I'm willing to put the money up to see. Why not? Because there's 8 of us, so I gotta have. That's a lot of freaking people to make sure I have the right ones. But I can tell you from this experience with Gracie using them and I'm using them on the fake skins and stuff, I'm digging them.
That's cool.
Yeah, I like them. So I gave Dom. I told Dom take some home too, and gave him a fake skin so he can go home and try them.
Yeah, I took the fake skin from that day.
We'll take some needles with you today.
I'm gonna try probably do like a little fade portrait or something.
So take those with you and just see if you like them.
Yeah, just try it.
Because obviously, if they work good on that skin or real skin,
real
great.
skin, yeah. Because there's certain needles and brands that, you know, like the Radicals. I like for soft shading. Yeah. Cheyennes I like for lining. What else? There's another brand too.
See, I'm picky with my lining.
Oh yeah, I'm picky too.
Cheyenne has I like the white. I like the safety cartridge for certain lining, and other ones for other lining, like my bigger lines.
Yeah, because you can see the difference. Like
you can definitely see the difference. I give them props where it's due. The Cheyenne does probably have, in my opinion, right now, probably one of the best like liners.
Yeah, because I remember there was one. The hell was it? Stigma? No, I don't know what it was. But anyway, it was like a needle, a brand, whatever. I think Dom had used it too, and I had ordered. I think Mel had ordered, and I had asked him. I was like, "Is it me or does it look like it's loose? You know, you want that, some of them like nice and tight." Yeah, but it felt loose. I didn't like that.
That's just a poorly built one. And then them ones we had. Remember, I kept ordering. I ordered them ones.
Yeah, I think that's how it was. Just like that, it was kind of loose.
Where they were kind of like they were hit. I feel like the hit that the machine gave was bigger than the cartridge itself because it would hit. Remember, it would bog it out.
Yeah, because when they built it or whatever, the spring that they put.
Yeah, that was the first. That was the first time. Yeah. That's why I've never used those ones again because I don't want to break our machines. So
it was like $800 machine.
Yeah, and then you gotta go through like hell and high water to get it back.
Yeah,
like it takes months.
Like 2 months.
It takes you months to get your shit back. Like we don't use these things every day. Yeah. Like, man,
that's why it's always good to have like more machines.
I want to go over there and take their car for the day. Like, bitch, walk, see how it feels. You're gonna hate it when you sit there using good stuff, and then all of a sudden it breaks, and I ain't got the part to fix it. Man,
and then it's like your favorite machine that you already used to. It's like, god damn.
Then I had to borrow yours. Yeah. Both my machines, both at the same time, both spring break, and I'm using their cartridges. So I don't want to hear, it's because you're not using cheap shit. Bitch, I'm using y'all's shit. Look at your order. I ordered $800 worth of needles from you. If you don't believe me, look at my Facebook and Instagram. See the pictures of the damn things. Like, I take pictures, so you know I'm using their stuff. So if both of them break at the same time, what do? You borrow one off a friend? Like, that's some bullshit. Oh, man. That part irritates. I can go on for days about that. That'll give me all.
Yeah, I remember. Because it was annoying. Because remember how since yours broke, then as soon as you get yours back, mine broke.
Yours broke.
It's like, how the fuck did it break? Like, it's all. Like
but then everybody else's was breaking. Yeah. Like, it's like because they were all bought around the same time, so it's like they got a life expectancy of so many hours, and it goes. I use them all day, every day, and I do all day sessions, 8-hour days. So like, it's getting used. it should last. If you can't, just sell me the damn parts, man. Stop playing with me. Let me.
I think it's always better like that, but I think they're afraid that anybody could build their own.
So they can do it anyway. If you take it apart, you can figure it out.
True.
Right? I can take their machine and take it to a machine shop and get the same damn thing made. I just gotta get the motor.
Yeah.
That's what I'm in the middle of doing now, but not through theirs because I don't want their style. I have a style that I want to try. I feel like it'll work better. I think it's more like geared for comfort for a tattoo shop, or tattoo artist, not a look. I'm not going for that. Wow, it's going to be a beast look.
Yeah.
But it's going to be more about the comfort of the grip when you're tattooing. Because some people like the squishiness. Because Josh said he likes to get the wrap it. He likes a small one and wrap it real big. He likes the squishiness.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah. Yeah.
I started wrapping mine for almost the same exact reason because I don't feel like I'm squeezing like the little one.
Yeah.
I don't like the big one because I got small fingers, right? But the little one fits me almost perfect. But I feel like once I wrap it, it kind of gives me a little bit better grip.
Yeah, because I feel like the more you wrap it, it's like comfortable on your hand and your wrist. Because I remember when I started, like, when the beginners machines, remember how the grip was so small, it was like a damn pen, and then all the weight on the coil, it's like you bring your wrist back.
And you use, and a shout out, because I love Workhorse.
Oh yeah, Workhorse, hell yeah.
That iron though, man, that stuff's heavy.
Yeah, hell
You'll be holding it. Like, I'm still to this day, I think, like, this is how I never even hold my hand straight. I'm always back because I'm so used to having that balance. And you get used, you like, it's getting better now, and it'll probably help with the carpal tunnel. I've had the surgery, and I'm stuck with it for life now. I got arthritis, so it is what it is. They're not going to do the surgery anymore.
Shit.
You know, but I put my time in. Like, at this stage of my life, like, I've built myself, and this is what I'm trying to build for y'all is like, realistically, you know, I don't have to work. You know that. You see that. So, like, I want it for everybody, though. I want y'all not to have to work, but want to work. I still work every day, but I do it because I love being here. Shit, even if I have all day kids, I won't even do shit. I'll just sit here and talk shit all day. Maybe take a nap on the couch.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's cool. I mean, it was cool because we come in and do what we love to do and shit. And then, you know,
it's like leaving home to come home.
Yeah.
Like you never leave home. You're always home. It's a good life. And then when you go outside, you know, Pete loved his little gambling. He like that little shit. What do you like, the roulette? The roulette, baby. Man. I'm red black.
Like, twice.
I'm only red, black, even and odd. That's it.
Then I said, fuck. Then I stopped playing.
Yeah.
And they got me by sending me a coupon or something, like $150 free bet. And like, you fuckers, I guess I gotta go back.
That's how they get you though.
Yeah, they got me though. But I want my money back. So
it's just, to me, see, my problem is I can't go in there because that's like an addiction of mine. I can gamble. I love gambling, but I like it for fun.
Yeah, I mean that's what I was doing.
A couple $100 in and just. Like, I'm alright. My problem is, though, I can blow the $200 in like 10 minutes and I gotta get more money. I gotta like train myself to stop that.
No, I have my limit is probably like 150 or 200. But once that's gone, I gotta get out. Like, I can't.
See, at first when I first started gambling, I'll be like $10. I had to play $10 games. Now I'm at like I gotta pay 25 or I gotta pay 50. Like, and sometimes I just like sitting at the higher tables because not a lot of people, you can't sit down while it's started. So if the cards are going in your favor, it goes in your favor. You don't need to switch. If somebody sits down, it switches, you know. So that's just theories in people's minds. That's one of mine. That's why I don't gamble.
I mean, I just like, it's just for fun. I mean, just the winning. It's just fun. I mean, I ain't really care about, you know, winning money. I
just do it whenever I feel like I don't care about blowing this amount of money. I got to go in knowing I don't give a fuck about whatever.
Yeah, that's how it was, Because every time I go in there and play, I felt like, if I go in there like I don't care about winning, I win. But if I go in there thinking I'm going to win, no, I lose.
But see, you get... The difference between you and I, you get money, right? Because you make great money, right? I don't get money. I literally live off of tips. So, like, if I buck up one week and get like $800,
I mean, that's what I was using.
Tips.
The tip money, that's what I was like spending on the casino with her.
It's been pretty, but my clientele now, not all of them tip. I got a lot of clientele that don't tip, like, because I have so many.
I think some don't know. Tell you the truth, some don't know if they're allowed to tip, because I remember I had customers or new clientele that come in and be like, are you guys allowed to get tips? I'm like, oh, that's up to you.
You know, the awkward part is when they're like, how much? You're like, shit, man, I don't want to tip. Because you feel ignorant. What do you say? $5, $20, $100? I don't know. What do you feel like I just did for you? Like, that's how I feel. And then if you want, break it down to the percentage of what, like how they do at different shops, restaurants and shit. 20%, 15, 10. I don't know. I really don't know.
Yeah, I don't. I usually just some like whatever you want. Yeah.
Yeah. Because you know if you put a number on it,
you know what's funny as shit? There was one time, you know how I always joke around with the customers. I told this one lady, she was like, "Do you guys allow tips?" Or I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Just Coronas."
Yeah.
So she left and brought me an 18-pack of Coronas. I was like, "Oh my god, people gonna think I'm an alcoholic."
I remember when she walked
like,
them in. I remember when she walked them in.
Her daughter was like, "Oh my god, mom, it's embarrassing." And I go, "Shit." I was like, "Fuck it, I'll drink it still. I don't care."
I remember that day. I remember that whole conversation. Actually, that is funny.
Oh yeah.
Damn, we do have some good ass clients though. John Adams, the judge, he gave me $400 tip. God. Sent me that letter and everything. I still got it sitting up there, that postcard, man. It was heartfelt. Cool.
Yeah.
And Christina, she always gives me like $100 every time, at least. She's a really good tipper. That's why I'm like, go ahead, you can tattoo. I don't mind people tattooing my clients because my clients are just collectors. A lot of them just love art and love everybody. Yeah. And if you come here long enough, you end up liking everybody in here because I like everybody in here.
But there's some people that come in, they want to get like a tattoo by everybody. Yep. They don't care. Even like if they're used to coming to me or you or anybody in here, they'll be like, well, I don't care who does it because everybody's great in here. So
shoot, even I lost Big Meat's son, Demetrius. He hit me up the other day. He goes, hey, you know I had an appointment with you coming up. Do you think Gracie can do it instead? I was like, damn, I'm already losing clients. She even started. I was like, yeah, man, of course. Come to find out, after the conversation, I was like, yeah, go ahead, man, I don't care. I found out her and him hung out all last year. He pretty much helped her, like, you know, they helped each other. She played lacrosse, he played lacrosse. You know, so they were just cool.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So they're really good friends. Yeah. I was like, oh, well, why don't you start it off that way? That is awesome, though. I love the fact that she's already drawing a crowd. And I can see, because, you know, I don't really care about the followers on my Instagram and stuff. I really don't care. Yeah. But, man, I've got a lot of damn followers lately because of her. Oh, bro. Like, all these, like, kids, and I don't want to follow them back because I feel like I could be your dad. I don't want to follow you back because I take your post personal. I'm like, if that was my daughter, put some clothes on. Damn it, I'm a dad.
I know a lot of people, they get mad because they're like, well, I follow you, don't follow back. I was like, because of my feet, I like seeing tattoos. Like, as soon as I open up, I like seeing the tattoos. I don't want to see somebody's plate eating food.
See, I'm stuck because I followed. So when I first started my Instagram, everybody that followed me, I would follow back.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Yeah, but now I'm at like 2,500. And I really only see tattoo stuff now. But I need to literally go through it. And I feel bad because if I go through it and I start taking people out, people will start getting offended.
Yeah, I mean, I have people like that too. I mean, shit, but like I said, it's like not personal. It's just I like seeing my feet tattoos, like so I could like because in my head I see like art or somebody's design, and I'd be like, damn, that's pretty cool how they blended this color or how they did this black and gray. That's what I like seeing on my feet.
I'll pin them. I pin them and I save them everything. I'll look at them later and be like, okay, I like how you did that. And then in my head, like, because I love color, I'm like, colors, is that plum?
Hell yeah, color, because now all these colors are coming out. It's like we never heard of. It's like the fuck.
And that's why I keep buying them.
Yeah, like bubblegum.
I'll buy the colors that I feel like are nice, and then there's like, you know, I just threw away like 50 that I don't like. That I
you remember that whole stack that I threw away because I didn't even use those brand new too. Like after a while, like if you don't use them, they just get hard.
Blend them. If you use them and they're not blended right, or they're not doing what they're supposed to do, or you just don't feel like the consistency's right, I don't keep them around.
Well, I threw mine because I don't do a lot of color.
Yeah,
so it's just like, fuck. I should just give it to you. You could have just.
But what'll happen is they'll come out with like a whole line, right, of colors, and I'll look at them and I'll be like, okay, I can do all that, but I literally can make that color palette off of a basic set of colors, like a brown to a orchid all the way down to a yellow. You can make so many different color tones out of just that. So you can eliminate some things. Yeah. Now they got this one called Sunkissed. I do like that one. That one's got that nice cherryness to it. So those ones are a little harder to mix. Yeah. Oh, okay. I like Eternal too. I love Eternal too. I love both. The Eternal, the Curry, the.
No, that one set you have. What's it called? Jesse something. Yeah. Oh man, that's a set.
That's my favorite.
Yeah. I remember I used the teal. I borrowed that teal from
everybody. That shit goes so quick.
Hell yeah, but it comes out bright. Even when it heals from a month, They come in, they show you the tattoo. I'm like, we just did that last week. They're like, no, that's like 2 months old.
Remember, I used to get mad because everybody used my inks now. I don't care.
Yeah.
I just buy them. But that's because that color is my favorite. And I feel like because everybody sees it what I see, now it's like, shit, everybody uses it. That's why I buy the bigger ones. Whenever I buy them, I buy as many as I can. And he's got that nice green, too. The green that he has, that color, it goes down to like a lime green almost. But it's kind of like, it's just a perfect mix of greens. He's got an orange and red that goes good together.
I haven't seen them.
Man, I got them all up there. I use the hell out of them. Those were just colors that, they kind of died off and then came back. His color, for a while, you couldn't even get them anymore. And then they came back out, so I guess they felt like they got another wave. But that's one thing I would say is leave it longer. Like, stop taking it out just because it's shorten the production of how many you do.
Yeah.
Don't ever take one out, shortcut somebody like that, because we got pieces out there that we use that color on, and I got to finish this piece.
Hell yeah.
And my clients come from all over the world, so like when they come, if I got one in like the one from Germany, her colors I got written down. And if I don't have it, I'm like, shit.
Hell yeah, and especially if they stop making it, it's like, God damn.
And that's what happened. That's how I know that they were out for a while, that Jessie, because I was like, man,
yeah,
that's all her colors. So I literally had to walk through the last one and redo it all and like kind of go over it. That sucked. I don't want to do that again.
Sure, that's why I'm glad that the last time we went to the convention, we got the Empire, the shading it, because the bottles are bigger.
That's my hands down favorite black and gray saturation.
Yeah.
The only thing I think they need now is just a dark that can go into it. Dynamic is my favorite.
I think they do have a dark, like it just.
No, but it's not dark. It says dark, but it's more like a 12 drop to any maybe 12 or 15 drop to a dynamic. So anybody knows a drop set, a 15 drop or a 12 drop is kind of like what I feel like a dark is on an Empire, right?
Yeah.
So you need a dark, and then you need a triple black. You need a black of some sort. And I like the Mario's version. I like Zupra's black. But you gotta take Zupra black and kind of half and half it with some dynamic, because it's so thick. It literally it'll just smear everything.
Shit, I used to use fucking Fusion Basic Black, man. That thing came out like really dark.
Yeah, a basic black is like what dynamic is.
Yeah.
They're good, but if you want to get that deep,
like really dark black,
like in the like say you're looking inside of a tunnel somewhere.
Yeah.
You know how dark
like
that
really
is.
Dark, yeah.
That's hard to get. That triple black, that Zupra. Oh god, that under the skin, like in the nostrils, open mouth, down the throats, like.
Yeah, but sometimes when you're doing like that heavy black, sometimes it looks patchy because the blood, it dilutes it.
That's why you got to use thicker. That's why Zupra's good. That's why I say I won't use Zupra just in solid black form. I always drop it down.
Yeah.
And he has a drop down because he did do it to where his colors they have are like for tones. He's got certain blacks for certain tones. That was smart. And if you watch his stuff and know anything about this man, you'll know that Zupra, he's doing it the right way. He's studying. He's studying. That's why he's got so many different color palettes for different blacks.
Shit. I know. I can't wait till we open up because I'm gonna order like a lot of sets, like different sets.
Yeah. I like what you have, and I talked to Josh about that. He was like, he's still using that same set.
Silverbacks.
Yeah, but I think what only thing you're missing there is you're missing. No, you need to go step 5 through 2, or like number 5 to 1, or however. No, I don't know. Yeah. No, I never use it. I just know when I used to order it for you, it used to be like number 2, number 5, or something. But you need number 2 to 5, or number 2 to 7. You need to get the whole thing to bring it all.
Well, now the silverback they got from how it used to be from 1 to 4.
Yeah.
Now they have it from 1 to 8, or from 1 to something. But it's like 2 different like.
But see, that to me, that's right. That's an old school way.
Yeah.
So like to me, that sounds right because that sounds like 8 drop down to a 1 drop. I would do that, but I would still need more.
But they have different series. They have like the original silverback series. That's when I first started with that one. Now they have the like triple X series.
Yeah.
That one's like the more darker. Like.
So you like that one or not?
No, I think I like the original because that's what I started with the original set.
Yeah, but it's time for you to step over to
Empire.
Yeah.
No, I got the set for the Empire.
And I'm not saying silverback isn't good. If you're going to do silverback, you gotta stay with the consistency. Stay with what you know.
Yeah.
And then work your way into the XLs. Like use them in the deep middles, so that way if you don't like it, you can just take it out. put it more in your darks, and then use your middles in your darks to try it out and see if you like it. See how it heals. Do it on a regular client, and let them know. That's what I do. I'll tell you the heartbeat. Like, listen, like when I started with the Empire, remember you heard me always say, listen, I don't know how this is going to heal all the way yet. I promise you when it heals, though, I'll make sure it's right.
Yeah.
So just give me, this is all new to me. But I was like, I'm loving how it's going in. I like how the saturation looks.
Yeah, because it comes out like kind of like a statue.
And I used all of yours. Yeah. I was like, yeah, I'll try it a couple times. Next thing you know, I had to buy it.
But that was good that you actually used it, because that made me or us to like actually
try.
Yeah, buy the set.
I even did a blog on it and said that, you know, no bullshit. I've never not done a drop set. Dynamic drop set's all I know.
Yeah, yep. Yeah, because that's what you
tried to get me on Silverback forever.
Hell yeah.
People try to get me on other stuff forever. Dom has he changed his from dynamic to another. He's like, get on that wave.
He uses what's that brand? He told me.
Yeah, he did tell me.
What is it? Shit. It's a certain brand he uses.
He loves it.
Yeah. Yep.
But then when
he already knows how he's gonna heal. That's why he likes it.
Yeah.
Just like you already know how it's gonna heal if you use the.
And I know if the skin's red, it might look dark now. Yeah. I know what it's gonna look like.
Yeah. Yep.
And then Empire, when I started doing it, I'm like, yo, this is a 5 drop. Damn, this is a 3 drop. Oh shit, this is a 1 drop. Like I just saw it. I could see it transition, and I didn't have to work as hard either. Because sometimes when you drop your drop set down, the ink doesn't mix in well with the water, or
it's too diluted,
or you didn't do enough, or you forget. You tend to forget. Like sometimes, like Mel would cut out steps. She would take out 8 and 5 and do 12 and 3 or 12 and 5.
You know what, right? She was watching me doing my set like that.
And I'm like, you can't. I was like, you can't break a set down. Like you literally have to use 3 to 3, 2 to 2, 1 to 1. Like I took you down to 101 of shaded, and then she stopped it. And that's why you saw her transition switch.
Yeah, because there's some stuff too. Like if it's a black and gray something, whatever it is. If I use a certain like the number 5, I could like dilute it with like just a small drop and have it like kind of light and quick go to dark with just using that 5.
Yeah. You can, and that's just about needle depth. And that's just about how you stimulate this cross set. There's a lot into that part. It's just the way you shade your needle. You could go left to right, 45 it, and then come over down, up and down. Like there's a lot to that, right? But that's about the movement. So when you're going around, how you would make the shade, how you brush it in when you shade, when you turn the corners. So like there's a lot to it that she's learning, but with Empire it'd be easier because like the light is the light. Like, it's 4 steps instead of 12. Yeah. They lessen the steps up because when you go, as the ink goes out, it kind of turns into what you would need it to go to next. You know to skim it out. So it made it quicker and easier for me. And I probably could have done that by doing 12, 8, 5, 3, 1, and not putting in a couple extras. Yeah. But I still did because that's how I was taught, and it was hard for me to get out and break that mindset to stay in there. So shout out to Empire on your Black Gray.
Hell yeah.
That is a good set.
I like it. I love it.
Fusion Eternal. Like I only, obviously we only use the best of here.
You know what I started to when first started with the beginners machines? Mom's Millennium.
Oh God.
Yeah. I don't know if they're still out. Are they still out?
Yeah, they still have ink.
Oh shit. Mom's and Starbrights.
They're always Starbright was big. Starbright was like what Fusion Eternal is.
Yeah, but I think Starbrights were thicker, the ink. It was right?
So Starbright to me, I still think pull out a good yellow. I think they still drop a good yellow. I think they have a good white. I think they still have some good colors. Oh. But what they didn't do is they didn't advance like Fusion and Eternal did.
Yeah, with like different colors.
Bringing in artists and putting artists on their scale and saying, okay, we're gonna make this artist his own. Because you got like if you follow an artist and you love their work, if he's using a certain color, you're gonna try it. It's common sense. It's 101, right? So that's where I think Starbright fell off at, and they didn't go into these crazy colors like they are now. But I think if Starbright wanted to make a comeback, they could, because at this industry and this way we're growing, you gotta remember that we're still here. I'm still the Starbright guy. That's what I started on, because at that time it was Mom Inks. It was there was a couple like cheap ones, but I don't even remember because Kurasumi's still good though. They make up good black gray wash.
Yeah, but too. That's what I mean. Like
they even had a cherry wash set for a while. They still do actually, but Starbright to me was always like number one. Going in my industry, growing up in it, because that's what I felt like was the best thing at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's where I think Eternal Infusion are. But what I can say in this industry and in life and in growth and in business, if you don't stay moving forward with the next generation of waves, you'll go down to the stagnant, and then you'll be the next Starbright, where Starbright isn't talked about as heavy as Eternal Infusion is, or vice versa. Because there's millions of tattoo artists out there that all use something different, even down to the cartridges. Yeah. Like, I'm still learning cartridges, and I'm still trying to figure out which ones I really like. Like
the same thing.
That's why I'm having them made instead. I'm like, fuck it. Why don't we just get our own stuff made, in-house it, figure it out, get it to be what
Well, it's cool because the ones you have made or whatever, you already know like how you want it to hit.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
Well, that's what helped. And then also I wanted the safety part of it. But then now, see, the only problem is with getting stuff made is people leak it. Now it's already out. Before I even got mine out of production, somebody already put an order in, because the griminess that happens in productions, you got to have money to seal it so that way it doesn't get out. You can't. You got to use the right people. You got to have contracts to say this anon is complete. Yeah. So it can be a non-compete, but they can just change it a little bit, and it could be somebody else's.
Just like a different logo.
Yeah. Wow. So what I'm realizing is I don't have the money needed yet all the way to get in the industry where I can get it designed and made and put out before somebody else does it. Dang. But I don't care.
But that takes a couple months too, right?
Yeah, it takes some time. Wow. Well, the last one, it took them like a month, and they had me product to look at. But when you look at it, it's like, all right, I don't like any of it because they rushed it. Like I like taking my time with it and figuring it out. And I think I'm doing it, and then next thing you know, I look on a website and they're selling the same exact one. Wow. And then I look on a website where I know they're getting it from, and I look and I'm like, y'all mugs, man. Like, we're supposed to be doing this thing. I'm hitting you with you'll do it for me, but what's a contract to somebody not in the country, right? Mm-hmm. So when you're dealing with these China people and out of these countries, and you're working with them, and then you realize, like, you're doing something with me, like even the machine. Remember the one that I said is going to be ours, and I named it and all that? Yep. Tell me why it's for sale. Already, and I paid for that to be a non.
Because that was just a different like style, everything from the grip.
Nobody ever will have that machine. Wow. Is why I did it. I even paid for that, so now I gotta sue them, and they're over there. God knows if I'm gonna get my money.
Yeah, because you showed me like I'm gonna use this, but I'm gonna put it right here.
We made it all that was from beginning to end. Wow. It's
all about money, I guess.
Yeah, and I gotta deal with the right. I gotta get with the right. What's it called? What am I looking for? Manufacturers. I gotta find the right manufacturers that will actually hold to a word, because realistically, that's why I'm bringing everything over here to the United States, and I'm gonna do it in-house, because I feel like that if this happened, if that leak would happen, that they're about to put this machine out, and I'm stuck with because that machine's sick. It hits good. Yeah. It's a great machine. We know because we use the motor right now. Mm-hmm. And that machine is out. We got them for sale now. I'm selling them, but people don't even realize what they're buying yet. And
until they try it, they're going to love it.
And that machine that I got, the bigger one I had done, that one even was stronger. So I'm like, fuck, man. And now you put it out there. So I'm pissed about that one, but I can't do nothing about it. And we were just talking about that. Me and Will were just talking about that the other day. Like, that's the one problem with and I don't care. I mean, people can say what they want to say. Mm-hmm. I was having it built out of the country. This is before all this COVID shit. Right? But most people do. Our number one, Cheyenne, is in Germany. It's not even in the United States, right? Mm-hmm. Pakistan, Germany, China, all of them are good places to get stuff made, but you got to find the people.
Yeah, the right person.
I've been dealing with the people over there for 10 years. It's not like I just started. Yeah. That's where I was getting everything from for a long time. Remember, I was getting a lot of orders because I was trying to figure out what we liked and what we didn't. Yeah. And I came around to y'all all the time. Like, you like this? No. All right, get rid of it. You don't like this one? All right, time, get rid of this one. We've been doing this for fucking 4 years. I've been building this shit. So that's why I'm just going to say screw it. And then with what we have prototype-wise written already, I'm going to take it to somebody locally, probably a machinist in Wilmington. I might get Gracie's dad involved because he's a beast with welding and stuff. So I don't know how we're going to fabricate all this or what, but it'll be done by the end of the year, and we'll have our own machines and our own needles that we know are great because we use them every day and we know.
Yeah.
That's what. And I won't have to build another one because I'll just be like, this is what we're gonna have for a while, and then we'll go to the next wave, whatever the next. Like when curved mags came out, because that wasn't a thing in a long time. Remember, it was just straight mags.
Yeah, straight mags.
But if you want to break it all the way down, let's get to the point where before a mag even existed, it was just a flat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This business and this.
Yeah, because that's what I started with the. Yeah.
Yeah, you turn that bitch the wrong way, cut somebody.
Because I used to tell you, can you order this? Remember from Icon, you'd be like, you mean curved mags? I'm like, no,
like
the
flat. I was like, you want me to order you flat?
Yeah, you're like, are you sure you're gonna cut somebody's up? I'm like, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because a flat. Listen. When I started, it was rounds and liners. Yeah. It wasn't flats yet. Flats came out and people were doing portraits, and I'm like, that's the shit. And they would scare you. Like, if you turn the wrong way, cut them.
Yeah, I mean, they're right about that, what you said, but I got used to it because...
You remember your direction.
Yep.
That's a dangerous needle to play with.
It is, yeah. But I never used it as a liner because I know that's what you mean. If you use that curved mag a certain way, it'll cut the fuck out of the skin.
The flat one, yeah. Curves are great for, like, portraits, soft, no edges, no nothing, right? And then you got color packing, it's great for the. So like everything plays a role, but all this was developed and grown, right? And that's all I'm doing. I'm like trying to figure out what it is we're missing. That's why I'm doing the needles, the cartridges, the way I'm doing because I know what they're missing. I'm not gonna talk about it on here because I want people to implement it because that happens in a lot of shit I do. So I'm just gonna implement it, and I think these ones are pretty close. I think. I don't know if it's tapered enough. I don't know if we need a little bit of a harder hit yet. I don't know yet because even it was on fake skin I used it, so it was a little bit. But they sound great. They feel great. I love the grip because the grip is like it gives you that extra. So if you're using a small one, it kind of gives your finger. For people like Dom that put his finger down like that and tattoo, be good for that. And then for people like you that like to hold the big one like this, your fingers sit right on it, so don't let it slide.
Yeah, that's good.
So it's a good, everything about it's great. Now it's just about getting the consistency and the hit that I like.
Yeah, because you want to hit kind of like a coil.
I needed to hit like a coil. I need that line to when you come up, you're like, okay, it's there.
Because you know what I was used to with the workhorse, I was used to like fast lining.
Yeah, that's what floating your lines. Like when you're doing your line work, you float it, you skim it, and then you ride it back.
Yeah, bring it back.
But you do it quick, and it's just like and done. You can do that with a coil, but when I'm done with this one and getting the design the way it needs to be, it will. And I know where it's missing it, and we've got it figured out. But now the next step is instead of having, because this is figured in house.
Yeah.
And up in Wilmington, once I figure that out, then he's going to do it here instead of sending it back to China. To give it to them, to the drawing board, to put it back on, because obviously after this I don't want to deal with China.
Yeah.
So it is what it is, but I don't know how we keep getting talked into this. When I come to y'all, it's because we're talking about growth.
Yeah.
We're always talking about the next level of something. I said I'm not gonna come on here and talk about like the supply store and like what we're doing in the growth, because they're like, oh, don't give too much information away. But at the end of the day, I don't care. Because if somebody makes it before me, hey, we got some good stuff. Yeah. Now what I'm going to do is figure out how to beat that. How to get what else we're missing. Because there's always something that needs improvement. On anything you do, it always needs improvement, right? So what can we do to be the next wave of stuff that we can have here it's ours? That's how we get branded. That's how all of us make money, because that's where the commissions come in. Because once we start doing it, this is the part that people get to see is because of all of you guys and all of what is going on. Once the sales start to go, guess what y'all get? Y'all get a residual from this because y'all are a part of the growth of it. That's the part. Like, I know you don't understand what I'm saying yet because it's a lot, but at the end of 2020, everybody will understand because everybody will get to see what I'm talking about. And that's what I'm waiting for you guys to see, because I just want y'all to just keep growing. Just doing what y'all doing. Continue to do what y'all are doing. And I'll take care of the backside of business. I don't want y'all to worry about business. I want y'all to worry about art and having fun.
Well, this shop's been good and steady. Like, from all the shops around here, we always get like a lot of clientele from Google, Google reviews. And
I don't feel like it's just because of our personalities and how good y'all are as artists. Like, your work speaks for yourself. It's not like Yeah,
and social media too.
The shop has like a big play and stuff, but it still is the energy that's here and the people that are here. So without the right people don't come in.
Yeah.
So, and you can see the difference. You saw the shift in us last wave we had.
Yeah.
I had to get rid of one more person, and it was just because he wasn't ready yet. He wasn't mindset into the right mindset. Good dude, love him to death. I've known him since he was a kid, but I just can't. If you're not going to be in the mindset of like, I don't want no negativity. I don't want it here. Like, I don't want to leave home to come to a negative place. Who wants to come to work every day with some kind of negativity going on around them? We don't need it. We're going to have moments, but we don't have to live in it.
Yeah.
That's all.
It's all about just leaving it at home. Oh yeah, I gotta check in with my probation officer. It's like, nah. It's like.
So I want to talk to you now about like what it is you like to do, because we didn't
like
even
to
get
do?
to that part. Tell everybody what it is that
shit, I love doing realistic animals. Anything with detail, to tell you the truth. Like, even if it's like mandala line work, I like just the challenge. Like, you know what I mean? Lines, detail. Some shit that a person goes to another artist or another shop and they say, well, they say they can't do it because it's too much. I'm like, well, depending on the area, it's possible. But you know, like
the detail,
yeah, the detail,
all the little lines.
Yeah, if it has a lot of detail, of course, it has to be big in order to work. But you know, damn well you can't put like a mandala on a finger. Or,
yeah.
Yeah. But look, shit, I love doing black and gray though. Black and gray is probably like my style. But
well, obviously, I mean, I don't really ever see you do some color.
Yeah, I did some color.
You come over and steal my inks. That's about it.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, he's still colored today.
Well, so far, I want to do more animals and portraits.
What do you think's your favorite animal that you've done?
Shit, probably my girl's peacock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The color.
Yeah, the color. Yeah. Shit, that took. We did a first session. It took 5 hours just for the blue. Yeah, I remember that.
Dang.
And she came back for another.
Is that before y'all got together?
No, we've been together for shit.
But you were together when you first started that tattoo?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was working at the other shop.
That's why I don't know, because I wasn't around at that time, so I don't know.
I remember, I had my kids in the shop. I know they got bored as hell because it took like 5 hours. Well, you know, actually, when I started first, it was the bloodline. I bloodlined the whole outline first. That took 2 hours. So it took like almost 4 sessions.
Yeah.
Because I had to work with my schedule.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I had to make my money. And then
I know all about that. I did my wife's back. We were trying to do it before we went to Jamaica. Yeah. And it was every Sunday for 5 hours a day. We tried to do 8-hour days, but it just couldn't make it. So we did every Sunday. And I mean, it was tears draw like at the end, because we still didn't finish it. We still got quite a bit left.
Shit.
But she tried. I mean, so I give it to her. She was giving it all. I think that deterred her from even wanting any more tattoos, because it was just so. Yeah. It was just so big, and
but I think what I'm gonna do is
just a lot of work.
Because you know, after a while, like being in the sun, it just fades tattoos.
Yep.
So I want to go over it one more time, one more pass, and just give it a nice and bright. Yeah, just give it nice and bright.
It'll do the same thing, because she doesn't put sunblock on ever. She's gonna burn it every year, no matter how you look at it. She's gonna burn it. Eventually, she'll burn all the color out, because the skin will just keep flaking off. The more and more it does it, but there ain't nothing you can do about it. I've got clients that are that way, and she's married to a tattoo artist. She's beat. That's just how it works. Because her head, your head are the same thing. Oh, I can just get it colored back in again.
Yeah.
That's how you are. Look at us. I could get all this stuff finished and fixed and worked on. I just don't.
Yeah, same thing.
We don't anymore, because now we worry about everybody else.
Last time I got tattooed.
I got this one. I want this one.
The last?
I got Audrey's name.
Shit. Am I got tattooed here? No. Nobody's tattooed me.
No?
No. Fuckers.
Nobody in here's tattooed me.
Damn.
Fuckers.
I know. I'll fire everybody.
That's because we're too busy. Gracie go around tattoo everybody right now. She wants to start tattooing people.
That's cool.
I'll let her. I know she'll do a good job. She's confident, very, very quick learner. Like, God, man. If more people had that focus, it could be dangerous. She's gonna be award winning by the end of the year.
Hell yeah.
And that's why we're gonna. And I was serious about that text message about Tampa. If y'all want to move to Tampa, I'll open a shop up in Tampa.
Yeah, I just look at prices, man. Like, you know,
I'm not worried about that part. I'll get you moved down there.
Like
when I say this is what I'll do is I'll move you down there, get you into a place. Obviously, you're gonna have to cover the rents after you get there, but I'll get you there, move you in, and then I gotta get the spot, get the spot open, and it's gotta be to a certain standard, obviously. Find a great location. So what I would say is if you're serious, come like July, we have to go down there for like a week and just kind of
check it out,
check it all out.
Yeah, because that's what I want to do. I want to check out like how many shops are around there.
Well, I know a lot of that.
I mean?
I know a lot of that information. But see, there's a military base down there. There's colleges down there. There's everything that helps a business grow there, right? So I know money's there. The difference between shops is the feel of the shop. I want it to feel like this. Boom. I want you to, when you walk in, feel comfortable. I don't want it to feel like you're just not comfortable when you walk in. So with you, Gracie down there, whoever else, we'd have to hire people. So like that would be something I would put out before.
Tampa, I think it's like a lot of Spanish community, right? A lot of Spanish people. I know Miami is.
Miami is more because that's the Dominican Republic. There's a lot there. There's a lot of people that come over and they have a lot of Latino feel. Yeah. That's why I like, what's it called?
Yeah, I just gotta talk to the family, man, just to see.
Yeah, if it's something that y'all ever decide y'all want to do, just let me know.
That'd be pretty cool. Something different.
I just don't want to do it in Miami because it's just
it's too many shops, man.
And it's just it's not what it used to be.
Shit, I remember the last time we went, there was a shop in every corner, like one next to each other, one across there, one over here. It's like, god damn.
Yeah, I would like a little.
I think there was like shit. If I counted, it's probably like 10.
I'm not trying to send you somewhere where you got to work all day and night. Because, see, those are the type of shops in Miami, they don't open up till 12, 1 o'clock. And then stay open till 2, 3 in the morning. I know because me and Eddie used to go down there all the time. And we would be in there, and there's a shop. I can't remember the name, but you would go off the strip. It's like 2 blocks in, and you got to go up the stairs, and it's like they got the whole second floor, and it's all glass. I can't remember the name of it. And then trust
right
me,
there in the strip.
I'm not saying the artists are great. I'm just saying they have like one good artist, and all the rest are just like some artists that we know, like on a level of like not really growing. They're tattoo. That's it. So at the end of the day, like, man, they're making money. Hand over fist.
Yeah, because a lot of people that don't have tattoos don't know like the good quality and what a tattoo's supposed to look like.
But they're young. They're like 20s. They're working till 3, 4 in the morning. They don't got kids. Like, we're a real tattoo shop.
Yeah, but
we have families.
They're probably doing it for the money too.
Exactly. Yeah. We're not. We're doing it to support our family. Yeah. We're doing this just like that person is going to work 9 to 5. Like why that person works at Wawa, why that person works at Walmart. We're doing it for the same freaking reason. They're doing it for other reasons. Yeah. They're doing it for the party and the boasting, to say you're a tattoo artist, to have that kind of money. We don't go to hell out to talk about being a tattoo artist. We go to work.
So busy in here, we go out. Even when like people message, you be like, hey, blah, blah, I don't even want to think about tattoos.
Nope.
It's like,
And that's the thing, like, this is something that we can talk about to you guys. Yeah. When you see us out in public, we're human beings. You can talk to us about anything. It don't have to be about tattooing. If we know you, it could just be about life, how the family, how the kids, like normal conversations. Because we talk about tattoos all day. To where when we leave here, we really just want to talk about life. Like, what's going on.
There'll be a person coming up to me, hey, how you doing? I'm like, hey, how you doing? Then we look at each other and my girl like, I don't even know who that is. I don't know who that is until they show me the tattoo. Like, oh yeah, I remember. I did that like 2 years ago or a year ago.
I get a lot of that. Like, oh, I know that person. Oh, I know Pete. I know Mel. And it's because somebody shared your post. Somebody shared your tattoo. It's just how life is. But it's a great feeling. I love it. I love the fact. Like, I was in my development the other day, right? And I just got off the phone with Win probably like 5 minutes ago because we stay talking because we work. Yeah. From the time we wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning to the time I go to bed.
Yeah, that's what he was saying.
We work. Yeah. So, I was sitting there, just got off the phone with him, and literally I'm walking my daughter around in a little bike stroller thing, and this kid hangs his head out the window. Is like, I freaking love your podcast.
That's funny.
Like, oh shit. I had to call him. I was like, dude, you just don't even understand what just happened. I don't even know where the hell, like, nobody really goes in our neighborhood. It's like more of like a
it's kind of like a quiet neighborhood. Quiet neighborhood.
Because nobody would even think to go in there. Mm-hmm. So it's definitely a quiet neighborhood. So I felt good about that. And now all these teachers are coming up to me. They're like, hey, and I'm like, oh, they must be watching.
Mm-hmm.
They must have watched.
That's pretty cool.
And I did talk about the school district a little bit.
Nice.
Improvements though, like stuff that I saw. You know how it is. You got kids, and both your kids are in different schools, different programs, different everything. So like the way this one's having to do it, and the way this one's having to do it is completely different.
Shit, I gotta wake up in the mornings and be a teacher to them. Well, not a teacher, but I gotta make sure they're on their thing.
Do you have to get a reminder every day with a code to get on Zoom?
They do. Yeah, they get like a code and they have to be in a certain time. If they're not in a certain time,
yeah, but you don't even need the code. Like literally, if they just logged into Clever, clicked on Schoolology, hit Zoom.
But you know that they do that because other people are hacking and they're like messing with the teachers, like cussing them out.
No, but if you go to your Clever to your Schoolology, it's yours.
Oh, well, I don't know how that works. I know
because you got to log in with your information. It's hard. Like their information is long as heck, and they added like some other numbers on the end of it. Because that's what Nathan's teacher does, and it's so much easier. He literally, I don't have to ever put in a code. I don't have to worry about her not getting a code.
Download Zoom or something like that.
Yeah, it was a lot of work, and I'm hoping that they figured it out. Like they kind of worked the glitches out and kind of get it together.
They're not going to school this year, right?
No, we're done for the year. Well, they still have school.
Yeah, online.
But Isaac's, the high school is actually pretty chill. They got theirs pretty figured out. They got 2 classes.
So are they graduating online? Or?
I'm not sure. They'll walk eventually.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not stressing it. I'm not stressing the walk because the walk will come.
Mm-hmm.
The walk's going to come when it comes.
Yeah.
And if they don't get to walk, then go to college and we'll have to walk out of there. At the end of the day, and don't get me wrong, I'm a dad that had to fight tooth and nails for my son.
Yeah, I remember.
Like, goodness gracious, he is not one that wants to go to school. So, like, to get him through school was a whole bunch of, I'm going to punch you in your mouth almost. You know what I mean? So, I fought tooth and nails to get him to where he's at. And he fought stubbornly, though, not on a good level. If he would have took less of the trying to like negotiate why not to and put it into negotiating why he should do it, just do it, and life would have been a lot easier for him. But that's just that part of life. So it's not like I'm not appreciative that he's going to graduate. He's not graduating this year anyway. He's got one more year.
Yeah.
But even if they took the graduation away and like he couldn't walk, I'd just be proud of the fact that my son graduated high school because I didn't. So that just makes me feel good to know that he's graduating and I know I didn't.
Yeah, that's what I told my kids too. Like, finish school, like you could like become whatever you want.
Yeah.
You don't have to bust your ass.
Did
like
you graduate high school?
Cool, me, no.
Yeah.
But I tell them, I'm like, shit, you might see that I got money, but I had to bust my ass for that.
And that's the thing is like, this is one thing that I'm trying to like get across to the teens and youth right now is your followers don't make your money. Your followers, just because you got 50,000 followers doesn't mean that your income is 50,000 followers. Your income is what you put your hard work into, right?
Yeah.
Because people are seeing like YouTubers making all this money and they're thinking that that's a thing and they can make all this money and you can't. You're not gonna make that Joe boy, whatever his name is, money, or these kids that are doing these YouTubes that are over there living in a mansion but don't understand taxes yet and don't understand that they're gonna get robbed by the time they're done. They're gonna owe so kinds of stuff.
Yeah, but a lot of stuff like that, it's all just
fake.
Yeah,
it's all fake. It's all like I don't care about that part.
Yeah.
But that's why I'm trying to get the kids to stop thinking about hard work and dedication.
Yeah, bust your ass.
It takes.
Yeah. I mean, all you know.
Because at the end of the day, if you don't go to college, right? Like I'm here or there on college. I don't care either way, right? I told my son though, you either gotta go to college or you gotta figure a trade out. Take a trade school, go somewhere, figure something out, get a military, do something. Because if you don't have any goals, any direction in life, you're gonna have a problem.
Yeah.
Right? Because you don't need to wait until you're 30 to figure out where you're going in life. You should figure it out earlier. So I'm about that part in life. But I didn't do that as a youngin', and that's where I got all messed up. That's why I was in jail. That's why I just lived a rough life and didn't have to.
Yeah.
I lived a rough life because my stupid ass didn't want to listen to what people were saying. And that's all I'm trying to get a point across to these teens is because you didn't even graduate high school, so you understand. Like you not graduating high school now is even harder to get a job. And the jobs you get are dead end jobs. It's not like you're going to get a kid with no high school diploma to get out here and make the money that we're making and just be okay. Like, dude, you're blinging out. Like, you driving what you want to drive. It's paid for. You don't have payments on nothing. You don't have debt. Like, because you're making money. You're doing what needs to be done to support your family. Your kids are spoiled. Like, you got a great life. And you don't even have a high school diploma, but you put in the work. The work it took. And this isn't me saying drop out of school. I think every kid should
everybody should
graduate high school at least.
Because it took us like how many years? Too long just to have our clientele, just to have like everything.
The long nights, the stuff you wouldn't have had it done if you would have actually did it the right way and just focused more. Finish school, at least get that out of the way so that way you have no regret. It's more about regret for me. Like, because I feel like I live with the regret of not graduating, so I don't want my kids to live with that regret later when they're successful, because they will be. Any part of me, they will be. Because I'm building something that they can come work at. They can come, you know.
They can be their own boss.
They can be their own boss.
They don't have to work for them.
And it's not artistic additions is what I mean. Like, this is a business, but this business could also become one of you guys' business. And I don't know how that role plays yet, because I'm still in the building of. So until it's built all the way and I know which way heartfelt, like if I'm moving to Tampa, obviously that's a franchise. So basically, I'm going to open up Artistic Editions as a franchisee, and you'll just be a franchisee of our Artistic Editions. And now you collect you collect your check, plus you get a commission base off of sales. So I mean, you'll make great money off of just doing it. So the part of it is, like, I'm trying to build every one of you guys into a business. So then we can go around the world, man. Imagine, wait till you're in Florida, Mel's over in California. Dom might stay here. Dom will leave if Dom decides he wants to pick a state, brother. We'll go there. We'll take over that state. We'll find the spots that you like. We'll find a nice little town. Tell me how much you're thinking you need to make. Let me do some research. Let me figure some things out. And I'll figure all that out. That's what I do. I'm a numbers guy. All I need to know is how you want to live comfortable. What do you believe a year you need to make to be comfortable? And I'll make sure you're there. So, and if you don't tell me, I'm just going to try to figure out by what I see you doing, like where you're living, how you driving, like your gold on you. Oh, I'll figure out how much you feel like you need. And I already know. I told you that from the beginning. Remember, I used to say, oh, you're all right if your check's at this number, because your check's consistently at that number. And what you do is, as soon as you count that number and you count it up every day, once you get close to that number, you slow it down every time. So I know your comfort number. That's how much I pay attention. People don't realize how much I pay attention. I pay attention to every little detail. So, with that being said, like when you go to Tampa, that's something that you're going to have to come to me and say, okay, down here I see cost of living is this. It's about what you get now, but now, mind you, taxes are different down there. They're higher. So that'll be a different role. But I'll have an accountant and all that down there, and I'll handle that. So those are just like, those are numbers that I would need to know, like what you would need a month. So I can make sure that I can build the clientele into that number quick. So, and then Catherine did a job down there quick.
Well, she can, but she got a
because what she does,
and all that.
And the kids would probably love it too. I want to be in California.
California? Oh, yeah, I got family over there.
I think I want to be in San Diego where it's nice all year round.
You see the
Not in San Diego though. I don't want to be in the city.
You see that Netflix documentary, Little Cartoon Tattoos? No? Have you seen it?
Yeah, I seen it from years ago though.
Yeah, my one of my cousins, he was in one of the films in there.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
That's
pretty cool. He was all tatted up.
You know, Mel just redid a drawing he did. Did you see that? And he reposted it.
Mr. Cartoon? Oh shit.
He did a tattoo and it was like.
Was it the clown?
Yeah, remember the 3?
Yeah.
And then she redid it with the women, and then she drew it, and he actually liked it and reposted it. She was like, it was just the other day.
Damn, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh, she was hyped as hell. She talked about it on the podcast. Because Mel's thing is, that's why I say Mel needs to go over there. But the good part about this is, right, so now, once we have all these shops wherever we're at, anytime we want to go on vacation, we got a place to go work while we're on vacation. So you set up a day, like what I would do is, because what vacation for us is, and this is for almost all tattoo artists, right? We know what we make a day. We know what we want a day. Everybody got a number they want to make, right? So like, when your number's not being made that day, at the end of the week, by the time your vacation's over, and now you don't blow a couple $1,000s, you're like, because going on vacation with family, it's $2-3 grand every time.
Shit,
and that's if you don't buy nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a person, I like to buy a watch or something when I go somewhere. I got to get something, right?
No,
like last time I bought everybody something and brought it back.
Yeah.
Even if you do that, that's a few $100, right? So like you're still spending money on top of what you're spending already. So when you're spending all that money and then all week you're not making none, you're just like, oh shit, you're ready to get back to work. Where now we'll be able to go over there, go to work for a couple days, make the money that we spend in a week, and just make it in 2 days, and then the rest of the time could be a vacation, and you get to hang out with a friend.
Yeah, because you always want to like at least still enjoy your,
Yeah, you want to enjoy your time.
Yeah.
And then if I want to stay longer, I can stay longer because I can go to work for a couple days and just stay.
Yeah.
And if you own that shop down there with me, you ain't got to worry about working because you already know that you get a salary. Because the way I base my work here isn't off. So what I did was I took a whole year and I saw what a whole year, no matter what, consistently, if I take a week off, 2 weeks off, 3 weeks off, a month off. The furthest I've gotten is to a month. I could take actually now I'm up to 2 months. I always kept 3 months worth of, no matter what, I could pay myself.
Yeah.
I'm still there. That's why I'm not really bothered by this all the way. I'm more bothered by everybody else because I'm like, fuck, man, everybody else it hurts my feelings to see anybody struggle.
Yeah.
So where I'm at is I can leave and the shop still pay my salary. Like when I went to the DR, remember I didn't even work for 2 weeks before I went to DR.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was like, let me just test this. It was like a study test I was doing for myself. I figured I'd do this week, and then if it affected me, I'd work the second week right before I go to on vacation. Yeah. So I did that week, and I was like, oh shit, I'm great. I still can go blow money. Fuck it, I'm going. Yeah. So that's where I got my mindset. And so when you do that, you'd be able to go to California, hang out, and if you wanted to stay a month in the summer, who cares? Because you still have a revenue coming from. You get a check from there. Yeah, and everybody working there is still working.
That's how it always was when I used to get tips, just put it away, or the extra money, just put it away. When I want to go to vacation, I have it right there. Anything, emergencies.
Yeah. I'm building
car fucks up, anything.
It's all next level shit what we're doing. People don't even. They're gonna see it unfold though, and they're gonna be like, "Holy shit, he did it! He did what he said he was gonna do." Yeah, because it's easy. It's easy when you have the crew that 100% got your back, like you got their back, and I know you got my back, like I got your back. That's not even a question. So I know going down there, I don't have to worry about you robbing and stealing from the business, right? Because that's what happens with partnerships. Yeah. I've only had 2 partnerships ever in business, and both of them failed because of that reason. Wow. They got in it for the wrong reasons. Wow. I'm going in it for the long haul. Yeah. Because at the end of this, guess what we get to do? We get to retire with a fucking pension. Yeah. And guess who's paying us? Artistic Editions.
That would be pretty cool having clientele here, clientele over there.
Yeah, in California, and you get to travel. And shit. Cool. We're going to do it though. It'll be fun. It's going to suck with y'all not being here all the time. Yeah. That part will suck. It'll be like, oh man, he's gone.
Shit, it was sucked already when we're not waking up. Yeah. And on the weekends, we have our sandwiches over here.
Yeah, Saturday.
Yeah, every Saturday.
Donuts and sandwiches. That is crazy that I do miss that too. That bacon, egg, and cheese, or the ham, egg, and cheese.
I know they pile the fuck out of that bacon.
Don't they?
Shit, man.
The Amish don't play with their food. They just be, and it don't matter who makes your sandwich. It's always the same.
That shit, a whole handful of bacon.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're still open though.
I don't know.
I just want this shit to end, man. That this stupid virus or whatever the fuck it
is. Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen there. Me and my wife had a big debate about it this morning. Shoot. Me and my wife are like a power team because we talk is business. We literally, but we debate the shit out of each other. I was telling Wynn this earlier. Man, if she got an idea and I got an idea, we will go back and forth 100,000 times against each other until we can come to a conclusion of how to make this work the best way, with both of us agreeing. Because she's corporate America 100%, right? She's in front of the big people, like governors and doctors and stuff like that, and I'm down here with everybody. I'm friends with judges all the way down to the crackhead. because I don't really care.
Yeah, right.
Like I don't judge a person.
Mm-hmm.
I just look at you who you are.
Yeah. Yep.
So, I have a wide range, and I think that's why we make a great mix, because that helps.
Mm-hmm.
But we be debating. We had a debate this morning about that whole Corona thing, because she's in the she runs a hospital, so like helping run a hospital, she don't run the whole thing, but she runs a part of the hospital, and with running a part of a hospital, with what's going on right now,
Mm-hmm.
it's a lot. Like she's got a diverse. She's sending people left and right places, and she's working 7 days a week. She's not getting home till 9, 10 o'clock at night.
Dang.
Yeah,
Just
like 9 o'clock. Be all
suited up.
Nah, they pretty much was like, listen, in this pandemic, it's kind of just wear what you want to wear, because she's an executive, so she's not down with the patients.
Oh, okay, that's
She's
good.
running the hospital. There's a difference.
Oh, okay.
Like where the nurses are actually in front of the client, like they have to wear scrubs.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest with you, she'd probably be better off just buying scrubs and wearing them, because she'd be having to do a lot of laundry. Because every night when she gets home, first thing she does before she touches anybody, she goes upstairs, changes, washes all up, and then comes downstairs, and then we throw all the clothes in the laundry.
Yeah, that's what she does.
You have to. You gotta play it safe.
Opens the garage, like take everything out.
You got it.
Yeah.
You got
shower
it.
quick.
You have to play it as safe as you can, because we have kids, man.
Mm-hmm. But the thing I don't get is like nurses and people like that are like, helping out. They should be getting paid like way more.
Way more.
Like way more.
Way more. And see, the VA is very cautious. They've only had one nurse death. They finally had one. I mean, it's not a good thing.
Yeah.
It's a bad thing. But they had one. Yeah. So, I mean, they're doing their due diligence. They're trying, and they're holding people accountable. Mm-hmm. That's the biggest part, is hold yourself accountable for what's going on, because that is one thing when we open back up.
Mm-hmm.
What we say we have to do, we have to stand by. Because I'll give you an example. I was in Walmart, man. Mm-hmm. Gracie, she went through that little problem she had the other day or whatever. So I was like, oh, let me help her out. And I was like, I wasn't going to Walmart. I boycott that place. I go to like Redner's or
Mm-hmm.
Food Line, right? So I was like, well, I'm going to go to Walmart. I go to Walmart, and it's exactly what I thought. I go in, and nobody's listening. Nobody's doing social distancing.
Wow.
People are all up on you. This one guy, I looked at him like, and I told him a couple times, I said, can you please back up? There's a line for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
He probably didn't even
don't have a cart. So he's holding these things, and he's wanting to put his stuff up on the belt, right? Mm-hmm. I'm sitting 6 feet behind this lady because of the fact that I'm supposed to be 6 feet. Mm-hmm. But if you look all around you, nobody's doing it. And this guy's on my heels. I was like, if you don't back up off me, I promise you I'm punching your face. Like, now you're irritated.
Yeah.
Because, like, you know there's a social distancing law right now. And even though I don't really care, like, I care. I don't even, not that I don't care. Even though I don't feel you're a threat to me, I feel you're a threat to me, because you're not listening to a law that for some reason, or for this reason, we have to do, and you don't want to do it. It's making it personal. And
especially like me, if I catch that shit, I'm fucking dead, because I have asthma. My asthma is fucked up.
And if I give it to my daughter that has had RSV, or my mom that can't even walk 5 feet down, my mom can't walk from here to that door without being out of breath. She's been in the hospital numerous times. Man, I'd feel bad. If she died, I'd feel like, so, man, I'm very adamant on
we just gotta be careful when, like, once we open back up, like I said, only one person, the person that has an appointment, they have to have masks, they have to, even once they come in, like, it'd probably be a good idea to wash their own hands.
Even when we go, we have to wash our bodies.
Yeah.
First thing you need to do is go home, strip your clothes off, get in the shower, put some bed clothes on or some new clothes on, and make sure the clothes that you wore do not get touched.
You know what I was thinking? What if we have our own, like, make our own, like, design scrubs?
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool, right?
Yeah, I can get some made.
Yeah.
I can get some. I'll look into that, actually. That's a good idea.
I don't know.
Throwaways?
Not throwaways, but something that we could just, like, kind of like the nurses.
Like how I used to do with the Dickies?
Yeah. I
can make an outfit. I don't know if I want scrubs. We're more like.
How about like the apron?
We gotta keep it 2020. We gotta give it to that new school. We'll figure that out.
Yeah, something nice. Yeah.
I'll get my design.
We'll probably have to talk about
Well, there's what I can do is I can go to this place called Elson Sport. Right, they're a big company, and they're actually really big in the industry because they do all trending stuff. I'll look at what they have in the medical fields and see what they have in like wipeable fabric, like something that you can wipe off. Because you want to wipe it, like spray it, and you don't want it to like saturate into this.
Yeah.
So scrub style, but
That'd be pretty cool.
tattoo style. We'll figure that out.
Yeah.
That's actually a really good
Something.
idea.
Yeah, something that would be scrub style, but not like just scrub, like plain old.
Yeah, can't be boring.
No. Yeah, you're right.
We'll figure that out.
We'll
That's
figure
a
that
good
out,
idea.
and
You'll see that out soon.
I'll stay tuned, motherfucker. It's like,
That actually is a really good idea,
Yeah.
though. That is.
hell yeah.
Because the apron part's easy, right? The
Yeah.
apron is just like, okay, the apron.
Mhm.
But it's about the arms. So if you do like a full sleeve, glove go over the sleeve kind of ordeal, but fashiony. Tie it in the back so that way you can take it off every time after a tattoo. Hit it down with the light, with a wipe.
Yeah.
Hit it down with the maticide after every tattoo, so that way it kind of kills everything. Washing it, yeah, that's actually a good idea. The regular ones won't work though because they don't have the long sleeves, and I don't like wearing the sleeve covers. They make your arms
Yeah,
sweat.
sweat. Yeah.
It's just nasty. It's
Yeah.
just it was a bad concept.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good idea, horrible concept.
Yeah, because we take it off, it's nothing but sweat.
Yup,
It's like,
and then
oh.
if by chance it catches a little
Yeah.
pop, then it drips
Yeah.
down. It's actually not a really. I don't like it. And then if you tuck it in your gloves, it gets all your hands, and your gloves are all feeling squishy.
Yeah, I never liked that.
Nah,
That
I
shit,
tattoo
man.
too long at a time.
Mm-hmm.
When you're doing 8 hours, the last thing you want to do is wear something 8 hours that makes you sweat like that. Coming out of there smelling like a whore. I don't know. Smelling like a damn. You done ran like
Yikes.
100 miles.
Hell yeah.
Nah, I don't want that.
Yeah, we'll think of something.
We'll figure it out. That's what we do.
I'll start getting going soon.
All right, guys. We're gonna end this podcast because
Nice seeing y'all.
he got to
Seeing
get to
y'all.
work. He got to do some things.
Make sure you follow me on Instagram, Tattoo in Delaware.
Go
Like,
follow.
Yeah, like all my
Hashtag
shit.
Hashtag Pete's the shit.
Don't message me like 1 in the morning. Ask me how much for a neck tattoo, because that's annoying.
Yeah, do
What
regular
else?
business
Yeah,
hours.
just say
And if
hi.
there is a message, just say, hey, sorry I'm waiting so late. I'd wait for the next day.
Remember, Tattoo in Delaware.
Tattoo in Delaware. Pete Torres. If you look it up that way, it comes up that way too. 2 R's, 1 S. All right, guys, it was good seeing you. Keep that billionaire mindset. See you on the next one.
Peace.